Hi there, thank you for joining us. Hi there, it's a lovely Saturday afternoon and I am about to make some lunch for my family, and today we will be making a side dish along with everything else of some beans. So these are some long beans. These are Asian long beans, which I find that we don't most times we don't really use a lot of, but this is just, you know, just to doing something different. I opted off, instead of going with the regular beans, I am gonna go with some long beans. And since they are Chinese long beans, I will be kind of making an Asian inspired side dish. So not very similar to probably what someone from China would make them, but this is kind of my own version of how I would be making them. So what I'm using is some honey, we have soy sauce, hot sesame oil, some chicken broth, and some sesame seeds, and along that we also have some garlic. I'm gonna make a garlic and ginger paste, some scallions to go with it, to kind of make a little glaze for it. So first and foremost, I have my water, and my water is already boiling. So what I want to do is I just want to cook these for just a couple of minutes until they soften up a little. Then after that, I will be chilling them. I don't have my ice water bath today, my ice bath. So I'm just gonna put them like this and press them down a little so they're all submerged in water. So I like this cooking process on my green vegetables because I like maintaining their color. So just blanching them first, shocking them, and then putting additional seasonings and herbs, whatever I want to add to them after. So while this is boiling, I will go ahead and do my ginger paste. So I have ginger right here, just gonna use half of it. Just peel the skin first. And put it in my grinder. I also have garlic, so I'm gonna put maybe about 4 cloves of garlic, and I also have some chili right here that I'm gonna use half and put it in my mix, and I'm gonna start grinding. So I'm kind of making a paste so the ginger and the garlic and the chili pepper, they can kind of infuse better for me. Just I think that it brings out more flavor. Okay, we're gonna go back to the beans. Maybe let's do another couple of minutes. Before we take them out. So I like these, the long beans, because I think they have a great presentation with them. If you are big into plate presentations, so they make a really good presentation. And they just look, I don't know, they just look different. And you can always cut them in half or cut them into smaller pieces if you choose, but I just cook them as a whole. So our beans are done. And now I'm gonna be taking them carefully, it's very hot, off and putting them in my container. Look at that, this is awesome. Looks like little worms. Big worms, long worms. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in the freezer so it kind of cools down really fast. So while the beans are cooling down, I will go ahead and dice one shallot, and I'm also gonna dice some scallions. Actually, I'm not gonna dice this. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this into thin slices. I can cut today. Jesus. There we go. I'm gonna use a scallion as well. Put the white and the green. Okay. So olive oil in my pan, and I'm gonna turn it on to medium heat. There we go. Go ahead and put my scallions and my shallot. Let it cook a little bit until it's the shallots are a little translucent, and we will go ahead and add our mix. This is just a red pepper. Smells wonderful. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn to very low heat, and we're gonna go ahead and add our liquids. So for the liquids, we have some soy sauce. Add it in there. I have some honey. And I have some sesame oil. Add it in there. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add in our beans. So add in my beans in here. A little kosher salt, pepper, and I'm gonna add a little chicken broth, and with my tongs I'm gonna just cook off the liquid pretty much. So after the liquid has cooked off, we're gonna add the last ingredient, which is going to be sesame seeds. You know, just I always try to not rotate different vegetables, but I always try to like do just something like very different vegetables, so my family, especially my child Isaiah, can be exposed to different eating. So I've made this before. He hasn't had, I don't think he had them last time I made them. So just something different, you know, and for exposure for him too. Subscribe, like us on Chef Zweli Williams, I think, on Instagram, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get as many subscribers as possible, so subscribe to the channel. We post videos about twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we will, in the future, we will have some giveaways for you as well, for maybe a gift card to the restaurant, you know, just different things that we're going to be promoting. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel and like us on social media. Okay. So now that the liquid has cooked off, I might just add just a little more olive oil. And the last thing we're going to be adding are our sesame seeds. This looks wonderful and amazing, and I hope it tastes good too. Okay, stove off. Well, thank you for watching this recipe, and make sure you watch the presentation as well at the end of the video. Thank you.